Ladies and gentlemen, my friends, this is my first vlog, so hope you enjoy it. I had internship in my home city, where I grew up in Moscow, and I visited a lot of places that now I'm ready to share with you. Since you don't know much about me, I moved to Orlando, Florida 9 years ago because of golf. I played in mini tour. There is no straight flights to Moscow from Orlando, so I needed to fly somewhere else and then to Moscow. I picked my favorite airplane company, Lufthansa, and I fly to Germany and then Moscow. This was my first time flying in two-story plane. It was a lot of fun. First place I recommend to visit is Moscow Fashion Week. If you're in love with fashion or want to see what styles and trends coming up soon, this is a perfect place to visit. And you can see a lot of designers with amazing clothes and fabric. Some patterns and handmade work was just beautiful. You can meet a lot of celebrities, most of them Russian celebrities, and it was a pleasure to meet some of them. There's two types of fashion week. One is Russian Fashion Week and one is Moscow Fashion Week, and you can watch them twice a year in spring and fall time. One of the top leading designers is Valentin Yudashkin, and he had amazing designs from business casual to evening outfits. And what was amazing to see is that he used not just regular models that we got to see on each runway shows, but also few plus-size models and few short models too. As well as famous group TURETSKY Soprano visited this event too. Those ladies has amazing voices. Another designer I really like is Anastasia ANNECY, and she had some interesting and very unique beginning of her runway show. The style she showed I really like, and I would definitely wear some of her pieces. Also, I really like music she used in her runway show. Next, of course, visit historical Bolshoi Theater, which was built in 1825 and held performances of ballet and opera. This theater also went over a long construction period for 6 years. I personally went to see ballet since I did it myself for a very long time in Moscow. I saw Ballet Girls. It is a 3-act ballet created from New York City Ballet by co-founder and founder choreographer George Balanchine. This ballet was called first full-length abstract ballet, Emeralds, Rubens, and Diamonds. Each act features the music of different composer. Emeralds, music by Gabriel Fauré. Rubens, music by Igor Stravinsky. Diamonds, music by Pyotr Ilyich Tchaikovsky. Next is something I would recommend to take a tour in Moscow railway stations. Opened in 1935 with 11 kilometers line and 13 stations, it was first ever underground railway in Soviet Union. And as of 2017, now we have over 206 stations, and its road length is 339 kilometers, which makes 5th largest in the world. The reason I recommend to take a tour because there's a lot of historical moments in Moscow railway. Sometimes you can see even some really colorful trains, some made specially for film or war or animals that you can meet only in Russia. Some trains also had special voice from really old children's cartoons.
Уступайте места инвалидам, пожилым людям, пассажирам с детьми и беременным женщинам. Всем.
This event I wanted to visit for a real long time, but since I don't live in Moscow for 9 years, it was really hard for me to get here. First ever Viennese Ball in Moscow was held 15 years ago. This year was anniversary of it. This particular ball is over 120 years old. You can visit this ball just as a guest, or you can be a debutant. You can get special tickets in open ball, as you can see those young ladies and gentlemen. As a debutant, you must be under age of 23 if you're a lady, and under age of 27 if you're a gentleman, and wear smoking or white dress for ladies, and prepare dance for 2 months in group lessons. There's over 220 debutants. If you want to be a guest, you can be any age and wear any evening dress, and gentlemen still must wear a frock or smoking. There's 4 categories of tickets, A, B, C, and D, difference in price, food, and how close you will sit to the stage. There is 10 people around each table, and I was able to meet people from around the world and even organizers of this ball. I got tickets in category B, which is 35,000 rubles, roughly $620. This includes 5 meals and unlimited drinks. As well as I was able to dance waltz myself, and I was really happy. Or you can visit group lessons and private lessons on how to dance waltz. After you buy tickets, you will get free 2 months membership in dance club.
На сцену приглашается президент парламента Вены Харри Копец. Под ваши аплодисменты, конечно.
Vertreten kann. Я очень рад, что имею честь присутствовать сегодня вечером здесь, в Москве, и представлять на этом мероприятии бургомистра города Вены доктора Михаэля Хойбля.
I was able to see opera singers and 8 times world champions in ball dance.
И все сначала.
Of course, how can you visit Moscow and not going to Red Square? You just must go there too and absolutely take a tour. Without a tour, you will get lost, and even there's a lot of signs and brochures in English and many other languages. It's best when someone tells you some important aspects of Kremlin and Red Square. There's so much history into Tsar Cannon and Tsar Bell. For example, Tsar Cannon was built in 1586. Yes, 1586. Bronze cannon is 5 meters long, caliber of 890 millimeters, and weight is 39 tons. Was made by Andrei Chekhov. Also, multiple churches with amazing history elements represents all history of Russian Orthodox Church. In most of these places, you can take pictures, eat, and get great souvenirs. As for myself, I got a great book that shows great pictures and tells about each element and piece of Kremlin. Plus, you can get any book you want on few different languages, such as Russian, English, Chinese, French, and much more. Because Kremlin is on the hill, you have a beautiful view to some part of the Moscow. Now my special recommendations. First, don't be afraid to get lost in Moscow. You can find beautiful little streets with amazing architecture. At Nikolaevsky Street, me and my niece and her boyfriend hang out at festival. Some buildings over 100 or even 200 years old. You can meet street musicians and just listen to their music. At the end, you can also stop somewhere to chill and get some coffee. Another place is where you're gonna leave your wallet, is Tsum. This is high-end universal department store. It's in 6-story historical Catholic Reveal style. This is also largest fashion department store in Eastern Europe, carries over 1,000 brands of clothes, perfumery, and jewelry. This is something more unique. I like Russian folk music, and most unique is Russian folk with rock music. So if you want to see something you might never seen before, this concert might be great for you. Also, you can buy some fun souvenirs in Russian style. Another big event you can visit is May 9th. On May 9th, another name is Victory Day. This is a holiday in victory of Soviet Union over Nazi Germany in a great patriotic war. This is another great place to experience yourself with virtual reality in 3D games, as well as playing with some electricity. You can play few games like shooting games, or wearing special 3D glasses and ride really cool and fun rides that would fit for all of your family. And best for the last. If you follow news about Russia, you might heard a lot. And recently we had a lot of rally. I went to one of them. This one was about demolition of 5-story buildings and build new ones.
Что происходит в Москве сейчас? Выпускается постановление вне закона, которые вольным образом предлагают людям решать судьбу частной собственности.
Это право, а не привилегия! Это право! Позор! 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 Позор!
Thank you so much for watching all of it. It took me so long to film all of that for all these 3 months while I was in Moscow. And it took me so long to edit. Please share it and love it. I spent so much time, I put my soul into this video. Please enjoy it and share it. I love you friends. Bye bye.